Content warning, I just want to let you know that there's multiple mentions of school shootings, violent crime, shootings in general. Click off if you don't want to see that. And before I forget, this is for a school project, so if you know me personally, do not say my name in the comments.
Oh, thank you.
Moments rigging the building and their own bodies with more than 24 pipe bombs. Amid the gunshots and bomb blasts, hundreds of students ran for their lives, stalked in their own school by two of their own classmates who went on a rampage.
What you have just seen is a snippet from this real 1999 Columbine school shooting news footage. One of, if not the most infamous school shooting ever committed. And this...
I just started getting word just a couple of moments ago that Charlie Kirk has been shot. We have very few details so far coming in on this. We're dependent on witnesses.
Is more footage of Fox News being notified of the shooting of Charlie Kirk. So you may be wondering, what on earth does Columbine and Charlie Kirk have in common? Oh, I'll tell you what they have in common.
I blame video games.
First things first, I will specify exactly what I am talking about in the case of both of these shootings, so yeah. So starting with Columbine, one of the shooters, Eric Harris, was a big fan of the video game Doom 2, which is why the gameplay is that. He made lots of custom levels, and a lot of those are actually lost media, and naturally the media had a field day with this. Such as in this article from 2000 from The Guardian, where they say they were, quote-unquote, playing out their game in God mode. Yeah. If that is not one of the most out-of-touch things I've ever read in my life, I don't know what is. And in the case of the assassination of Charlie Kirk, the shooter, Tyler Robinson, engraved the pattern of arrows, which is a reference to Helldivers 2, a video game where if you put inside arrows, you call in a 500-kilogram bomb. This also isn't my gameplay. Other things that were engraved include, if you read this, you are gay, Lamau, and I shit you not, notices bulges a woo, what's this? Okay, so, yeah, that's gross. The shooting also prompted this article to be made by The Times discussing the issue of blaming video games. And it provides a source to one person who is blaming video games for the shooting, and as you can see... no. And if you've played one match of a Halo campaign, you know grunts and elites are allies, so she hasn't touched a game in her life, trust me. Anyways, now that we're finally done with all that, I think it's time that we actually get into the real meat of the video, and therefore the project. The actual effects on video gamers.
I just can't do it. I can't.
Okay, well, technically, before we do that, I would like to present you with this research article. To summarize the article's findings, it found very little correlation between violent video games, aka GTA 5, and non-violent video games, The Sims. Over the long term, there were no correlation of violence or really negative stuff in general. So, yeah. And to gather some people's thoughts on, this general topic, I did 2 Reddit posts, both of which ask the same 4 questions that you can see on the first one you see there. As said in the original Reddit posts, I will keep everyone anonymous, and yeah, here are their answers. I also got a few mean comments, but I don't care. It's Reddit, and they have no relevance. Hope you read it all.
That's it?